Hi, so the purpose of this video demo is to demonstrate to you all the different items that you requested through the last few emails that we received from you. So based on the last two emails received from Google authorization process, the first item here required is to show how a user logs into the app and grants access to the scopes. Okay, with that said, to access the application, go to portal.scarletnetwork.net. I've already provided the username and password how to access the system. So I'm going to use the exact same ones, dzu2005@gmail.com, and the password. Once you log in, you're going to see a series of applications on the dashboard. The one that you need to look at, and the only one you need to look at, is the deal origination system. Looks like a rocket ship. So let's click on that. Once you log in order to connect your Google account into your Scarlet account, what you need to do is go to the settings and then click on user email settings. Let's click on that. Once you're on that page, click add account, select Google, select the account that you want to connect. And since this application is not verified yet, we're going to go to advanced, click on scarletnetwork.net. And this is exactly how all the scopes are being granted. So the first one here is view edit events on all your calendars. We're going to allow. See and download any calendar that you can access using Google Calendar. Going to allow. Send email on your behalf, which is most important. Allow. View and modify but not delete your email, also allow. So these are the only four scopes that I have requested. Once we have the four scopes on the screen, I'm going to click on allow. And what the system will do is successfully add the account and go back to the Scarlet system. So the account that I just added is this joe.factory@gmail.com. I'm going to also set it as default account. So that one here will answer this question, the first question up top. The other one here is talks about your app's auth or OAuth consent screen must show your application name, Axiom General Project. So what we've done is we've actually changed the project name to match the application name. So let's go to Google API. And let's go to the main homepage here. Okay, so this is my main homepage. You'll notice that the application now is called Scarlet Network by Axiom Innovations. That's the name of the product. Also, if we click, oops, I do apologize. Okay, that's what I wanted to show. This is the project ID, just to make sure everybody can see this. This is as much as I can zoom. This is the project ID, Axiom General-PR-154-333-624-2906. Alternatively, what I want to do is I want to go into the API itself, on the OAuth screen. Notice now that the app is also called Scarlet Network by Axiom Innovations. It has the exact same name. I want to go back to the email just to make sure I'm answering all your questions. So this is already in place. I just wanted to demonstrate that the consent screen has the exact same name of the project. Also here, what you wanted to see is the auth consent screen to show the full URL, including client ID. I'm not sure how much I can zoom in, but I can show you in the frame that project is actually right here up top. I can't zoom, but I can read to you. It's Axiom-General-PR-154-333-624-2906. Okay, because even if I zoom in, it doesn't zoom in to the URL. Now, alternatively, I also want to show the credentials and which account we're using. Let's go down to the auth IDs. And this is the ID that we're currently using. Oops. This one here. I'm not sure if you need any additional information. Okay. Going back to your email, I think this part is covered. Now, the last piece here says how your app uses the requested scopes. So let's go back to the application. The two most important scopes that we're trying to demonstrate here is how to send and receive emails. So I will go back to the mortgage application link. Which is also demonstrated in all the other videos as well, but we'll show it here. I will click on this deal 5611. Click on the communication tab. Okay, so for example here, the scope of receiving emails and not deleting emails is always shown here. Okay, so you can see that from the filter, I'm actually looking for at inbox joe.factory@gmail.com, and I'm searching for anything that relates to this deal. So it's doing a live search for EXUA611, and it's potentially looking for all those email recipients. So let's close this, and this is exactly the result. The other scope that it's actually using is the ability to send emails on my behalf. So this is what the send email is for. Here, I'm going to send an email to Joe Factory at axiominnovations.com, which is a separate email. We're going to say, hi, test. Going to delete this. Google verification demo. Email. Let's send this. Perfect. Let's go to our Gmail account. Oh, sorry. My apologies. I sent it to a different account, not Gmail. It should be here. See if this email was actually sent or not. Maybe I typed the wrong email address. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, it says that the email was successfully sent. Let's try again and see if this email, okay. It seems that I have probably sent it, I had a typo, sent it to an incorrect email address. So this is the email, this is one of the scopes in order to send on behalf of that user, which they validated their account, perfect. Now we go back to the application. Let's refresh the screen. This is the email that I just sent, actually. So now it has the ability to read my inbox. So I just wanted to demonstrate to you the send and the receive and all those scopes that are required. The scopes that we actually requested are the following. Let's click on, go to off screen, consent, and the scopes in here, edit the app, click on scopes, and the scopes that we requested, obviously the authentication, which is the user info email. That part you already seen when we connected them. The ability to send emails, that one demonstrated on behalf of that user. The ability to view and modify but not delete emails. The other two that we have requested is the Google Calendar read-only, seed and download any calendar that you can access using your Google Calendar, view and edit events on all your calendars. Let me show you this part very quickly. Let's go back here. The main purpose is we want to be able to synchronize this calendar here with the Google Calendar. So any event that I create in here, test event, and I'm going to assign it to myself. I'm just going to click on save. Now this test event, I would like it to be connected to my calendar. So let's go back to the settings, sync settings, and I have the ability here to select which calendar I'm allowed to sync to. Because under my Gmail account, calendar, trying to just look for my calendar here. Okay, so this is my calendar, and I have here multiple calendars. Obviously, you can see Joseph Fakhri, birthdays, MA committee calendar, and so on and so forth, which you actually can view exactly in here. But the one that I want to synchronize to is Joseph Fakhri, and I'm going to enable that. And so that's it. That demonstrates all the scopes. So anything in activities actually should synchronize into this calendar here. And that's it. Apart from that, there's one additional email that I received from your group. It says, did not showcase your client ID. I think we have demonstrated that part. I'm also going to attach a bunch of screenshots just to ensure that you have access to that as well, because I can't demo this in the video. I will send you the client ID and to show you this part as well, which I showed in the video. I think that should cover all the questions that you have. Thank you for your patience. This is the first time that we've been doing this. Appreciate the time that you've given us to do this. Let me know if you have any questions.